Because the last, originally when I said, is this not a common law court? And they said, but statutes have a precedent. And I said,
right.
well, how can statutes have a precedent? They sit on top of
some sort of this, sort of license, some sort of license there, some franchise, there's something that you guys agree to abide by, a certain set of rules. You're like, it's saying, are we playing cricket or are we playing rugby? It's like, we're playing cricket. Well, then you're playing under the rules of cricket. And then you say, wait a second, how did I get here? I'm a rugby player. How did I get here? It's like, well, you can ask them, how do you believe you have jurisdiction and control of me? How do you believe I got here? Was it through a license? Was it through permits? Was it through a franchise? How do you believe you have the right to, bring me forth before your tribunal? How do you believe? Where do you believe you acquired that power or that authority? And they're going to have to provide it to you. So good thing you have an interpreter that's really not any good right now, because that's a great way to delay this stuff until you guys figure out what the hell's going on.
Should I send that in writing, or should I wait for the next?
Oh, everything's in writing. Nothing's open. No, I would never utter it unless it's my court. If it's my court, then I want to speak. Oh. But if it's their court, I would never open my mouth in their court, because if you open your mouth in their court, that gives them jurisdiction over you because you're competent. Say they dragged you into a Chinese court. Say they dragged you into the Chinese embassy over there, and they started having all this crap.
Started speaking Chinese.
You'd be like, I don't have a freaking clue. You dragged me into the Chinese embassy here in the city of London. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I got no idea why I'm here. You got the wrong guy. We all look the same to you people. You know what? Let me go home. And they'd be coming at you with all this crazy Chinese dialogue, and be like, dude, I have no clue what you're saying. But as soon as you start speaking Chinese to them, then they say, oh, you know exactly what we're doing to you.
Okay.
So you never show any sign of competency in their court. In your court, you're totally competent because it's your rules, your game. You wrote the damn thing. You created it. You could tell me exactly what that painting means. You threw all that crap on a canvas. It's like, well, you could tell me that that's man's manifestation over the planet Earth and how he's so insignificant in the intergalactical scope of fucking the third dimension. Whatever. It's like, look, man, it's 3 drops of blue paint, yellow paint, red paint. Well, that's what I interpreted. It's mine. I created it. I'm telling you what it was. You want to know what it is? That's what it is. But now when somebody else throws those 3 ball paints on a canvas, and then you're trying to tell him what it means, and you're talking back and forth to him, but then he'd say, oh, you know what that means? Yes, that's a green, blue, and that's what it is. It's like, oh, good. So you're competent. You know what's going on. Yes, I do. I see what you see. Oh, good.